Turkey's neutrality in World War II was forged in the trauma of World War I, when the Ottoman Empire collapsed and its people endured devastating loss. From this chaos, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk led a fierce war of independence, instilling a national resolve: never again would Turkey risk its hard-won sovereignty in foreign wars. Ataturk's guiding principle, peace at home, peace in the world, became the foundation of Turkish foreign policy. He kept Turkey out of entangling alliances, focusing on rebuilding and stability. This legacy of caution shaped his successor, İsmetİnönü, as Europe edged toward another catastrophic conflict. İnönü knew Turkey's military and economy were no match for the mechanized powers of Germany or the Soviet Union. For Turkey, neutrality wasn't just a policy, it was a matter of survival. The scars of the past made the cost of war unthinkable. İnönü's mission was clear: keep Turkey out of the fire. Turkey's geography made it a strategic prize, controlling the Bosphorus and Dardanelles, surrounded by Axis, Soviet and Allied forces. This forced Turkish leaders into a high-stakes diplomatic balancing act. They signed a mutual aid pact with Britain and France, then a non-aggression pact with Germany, each move calculated to deter invasion. Turkey's army was large but outdated, no match for a German blitz or Soviet assault. Any misstep could turn Turkey into a battleground, with Istanbul and the nation's fragile infrastructure at risk. President İnönü's strategy was armed neutrality: mobilize the army, deter aggression, but avoid commitment. This posture signaled that invading Turkey would be costly for any side. By refusing to be drawn in, İnönü kept Turkey in control of its fate. Every treaty and mobilization was a move in a deadly game, with survival as the prize. Turkey's caution kept it afloat in a sea of war. The nation's fate hung on every diplomatic decision. Turkey's neutrality depended on economic and diplomatic agility. The country supplied vital chromite ore to both Germany and the Allies, making itself indispensable to both sides. This trade angered Berlin and London alike, but ensured neither could afford to alienate Turkey. Meanwhile, Istanbul and Ankara became hotbeds of espionage, with spies from every major power jockeying for influence. Turkish leaders used this intelligence to anticipate threats and adjust their stance. The infamous spy Cicero sold Allied secrets to the Nazis, but even this intrigue was double-edged. His payment was counterfeit. For Turkey, the world of spies was dangerous, but it provided critical information for survival. Economic leverage and intelligence kept Turkey balanced on the knife's edge. Every deal in secret was a shield against invasion. Neutrality was a daily act of survival. By 1943, the war's momentum shifted to the Allies. Turkey's leaders, sensing Germany's decline, edged closer to the Allied camp. İnönü met with Churchill and Roosevelt, stalling on joining the war while demanding aid he knew wouldn't come. In 1944, Turkey cut ties with Germany, halting chromite shipments and ending its balancing act. In February 1945, with the war nearly over, Turkey declared war on Germany and Japan, a symbolic gesture to secure a place in the post-war order. Not a single Turkish soldier fought, but the move ensured Turkey's seat at the United Nations. Yet, peace brought new dangers. Stalin's Soviet Union began making territorial demands. The Soviet threat pushed Turkey to abandon neutrality, seeking protection from the West. By joining NATO in 1952, Turkey anchored itself in the Allied camp. Its wartime neutrality was over, but the lessons of survival endured. Turkey's greatest victory was staying out of the fire, until the world changed again.